We're jamming, jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. And the rules ain't no vow, we can do it anyhow. I and I will see you through. 'Cause every day we pay the price, we're the living sacrifice.
Hello fishing folks, it's Big Bird. I've been telling y'all about Porter's Crossing, going down there fishing, and I want to show you a couple things about down there. We use kind of different lures down there than over in the ocean. Now I'm a caster where I like to rig my line up with a heavy one on the bottom and a light at the top. I'll cast it out and retrieve it in slow and the fish will hit it. Now my wife doesn't like to cast. She just likes to stand at the edge of the bridge and drop her line straight down and bring it up. So what I've done is put a heavy weight and a couple of these little shad darts. So all she's doing is standing on the bridge, just lifting it up and down, up and down, up and down, and the fish will hit those darts and run with it. And over here, I'm getting ready to go around. And I'm going to scan the camera down at the spec rigs and the lures and everything. Now these are real small. On this side over here, there's a local man around here that makes all these, and he'll be glad to help you out down there if you need some rigs to use. They're really small. You can see my finger. I mean, they're very small. These have got heavier weights. These are like the ones on my rod where I'll put one of these on the bottom and one up top, so I got weight to cast out and bring in. Over here, I get these at Walmart. And then you can just get the simple head and just rig up your own different colors. Sometimes colors is what makes the difference down there. And some of the guys like to buy Road Runners. Sometimes when I want to, I'll just go buy a pack of spec rigs, and what I'll do is I'll take a pair of scissors and trim the tail off just a little bit so you can the fish won't be hitting the tail as much and you can catch them. And these right here, you'll be using these in Ocean City when the shad and the blue run through there. So this is Big Bird, just giving you a heads up and letting you see what we use down there at Porter's Crossing or on the Pocomoke River to catch the shad and the white perch and the heron and everything that runs up the river.
Down here on the Porter's Crossing, down on the Pocomoke River, trying to catch some white perch and stuff. There's a few shad coming through. We haven't hit many today, but we're still giving it a try. It is a gorgeous day. One of the things I wanted to show you all were like 3 things I always keep with me. Either a pair of fingernail clips and a knife to cut your lines up nice and neat. When you are hitting the shad and the white perch and stuff, there are scaly fish, so you always have a rag. And last but not least, you always need a pair of needle nose pliers, because a lot of the fish you're going to be catching do have teeth, and if the hook goes in deep, you're going to need to get them out.
I'm going to break all the rules now, and I'm going to give you a personal look inside my personal tackle box. I'm going to slide her over here and open the lid, open the shelf up, and on the top shelf I always keep plenty of extra tails and Roy rigs all rigged up, so if I lose one or if a bluefish or a flounder bites the tail off, I've always got an extra one right handy. On top I keep some extra heads, and a lot of times I'll keep a surface popper for when I see the blues and stuff, a pair of pliers, and then a tape measure for measuring the big rockfish. A couple lights that go on the brim of my hat I really like for when you're out there at night. This is one of my personal favorites. I get these little tubes and I keep my barrel swivels in it for when I'm out there. They're not all over your tackle box. You can just get to them. The next shelf down, I try to keep some buck tails and another pair of pliers, which I tell people always keep a pair of pliers because I've been hurt and you might get hurt. Got some really big buck tails for bouncing on the bottom and little trailer worms that I like to put on the buck tails for more presentation. The next shelf down, I keep a lot of weights just to keep the shelf, and then I got another big bucktail, and then in the front part I keep surface poppers. If I see a school of blues out there, I'm going to run to them, or they could be rockfish, and throw these surface poppers. There's no more fun in this world to watch them big fish come up and literally break these surface poppers in half. It's too much fun. I just love it. Down in the bottom, I always keep plenty of Roy rigs rigged up for myself. I've got extra heads I keep on the side. Here's where I like to keep my fishing license, and I keep spec rigs in there for the springtime run. Over here I've got 50-pound test leader line for the big blues and the big rockfish that I use. And then for flounder, I like just using a 30-pound leader. Always keep plenty of tails handy for when the bluefish and the fish just get hitting so heavy, you just got to keep replacing your tails. And then I got some buck tails down in the bottom. So this has been my tackle box. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Big Bird saying see ya.